So Paul, you came into Gorey around 2009 and you settled in maybe to Gorey Celtic for a few years. How did that come about?
Well, actually I was involved with the team in Arklow and Leinster Senior League with Matty Britton for the first couple of years, and then didn't do anything for a few years, I suppose, with the twins being young and that. She worked I was only moved back from Canada where I'd done a lot of coaching, and she wanted me to give a break for a few years, so I went up and I was coaching the academy with the twins with Gorey Celtic, and I was up there one day and Richie Reardon at the time had just stepped away, they were Division 1, and they said, look, the manager just left the week before the season started, he asked me to give him a hand. So I said, look, I'll do it for a while and give you a dig out. So I did it then for, I don't know, I did 14 games with them, and then things changed then, and I suppose myself and Nicky were always discussing, so I said I wanted to move on a little bit and went down then with Rovers, yeah.
So how did you find the difference then between Enniscorthy and Gorey?
Gorey Celtic and Shamrock Rovers, it was night and day, to be honest with you. The level was Division 1 against the top end of I suppose at the time Nicky had probably only played about 4 or 5 games in the league. I'd been to watch them a few times, and Cordovan had been the opposite. We played 14 games, we were second in the division, we were going up anyhow. But I suppose the biggest thing for me was, I always said this to Nicky when it down, Nicky ran it like a professional club. I used to say that to Nick, didn't I? Like everything that was there, the players that were there, at the time I think Hopper was there and a couple of other, and the lads were all part of the group, you know. The one thing I bought into, I suppose, when I played was there were men in the dressing room, you know. That was the biggest thing. The Gorey Celtic team, Richie Reardon brought them on, he's a big loss to the game, I'd like to say as well, is that they were very young at the time, you know. But they were great lads, like the football in Gorey, I'd say, Gorey lads, like one of the lads that plays for Rovers says to me, the Gorey lads are ballers, which they are, all footballers. Like Gorey Celtic have some of the best facilities in the county. It's second to none. Some of the underage teams up there are fantastic. I'm involved with the underage up there with my twins, and I see the other teams coming through. They're all in the top divisions and they're competing at the top levels, you know. I suppose it's a shame to see how their men's team is kind of falling away.
So
you know,
bringing those players through now.
Yeah.
The next few years, like
hopefully, yeah. It seems to be anyway with schoolboys transitioning the men's team. There seems to be a stop there with age group after 16 or 17. I don't know what happens to kids. They seem to fall out of love with football. You know, it's hard to keep kids involved.
That's an issue for the country
Yeah.
nationwide.
Yeah,
Really,
I think
it's
it's a society problem rather than that.
Well, just on the Gorey Celtic thing, they're the only club in the whole of Wexford that has lights.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they don't. I think why they don't push it
Well,
out.
we played league games against Gorey Celtic.
Richie used to-
You know, Richie used to push
Yeah.
it.
But the only thing is, other teams didn't want to play. Believe it or not, I would have offered teams when I was there playing on Friday night or Saturday evening, and teams didn't want to play. They thought you were trying to get one up on them, you know.
It's fairly unknown, I suppose, maybe. Like,
Yeah.
But I think down the line, that's the way
Yeah.
things are going to have to change, you know.
Yeah. Well, I've listened to your debate with interest on the GA. I won't get into that, but I think floodlights are a big answer to that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think gives us. So
Gives
you moved down to
flexibility.
Rovers then anyway, and
Yeah.
you probably learned a few bad habits off Nicky when you were down there, and then you decided to take the plunge yourself and become the.
Well, I suppose I would have stayed with Nick down here. Nicky knows this as well, but I'm my own man, and everything I do, even in business and that, I'm manager in the company I work for. I want to do my own thing, and I do things in a different manner. Everyone does, whether it be work or home, or we all operate in a different operators manner. So I want to do my own thing. I suppose there was a job came up with Cordovan time. I just moved into Cordovan, so it was funny enough, and I seen an opportunity to work with likes of Leighton and Eugene and Colley and Glenn Hughes and these lads, and I thought I could make a difference with them, you know. So the first year we were there, I thought we were fairly successful. Then Leighton and Eugene, Cup semi-final, we were going well in the league. You know, I was hoping then to build on it for second year. Last year, I felt we were very unlucky in a lot of games. we left points behind us that we should never, like, we played Bridge down in Bridge and we drew 1-1. We hopped off them for 90 minutes and they scored one the last. These games we got into a rut then, and I suppose the back end of the year, with 6 points with 6 games to go, and we just put a plan together, myself, John Cronin, and we just said, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to target these games. If we get something out against the big games, we'll target the other games. And in fairness, we were successful in the last few games, so it was a difficult feat to get out of that rut, you know. Everybody thought we were going down, but even players that would have fallen out with me during the year would have said, so look at Cordovan or dead duck, and they're not there, but we proved them wrong. I was delighted to prove them wrong. So
Yeah, I think we spoke about Bose earlier on, and that rut is tough, and he's done well actually. We played just twice towards the end of last season, and there were two very difficult games, like where you were hoping to pick up a handy 3
It
points.
was us that you bet in the second game last year, and then you just kind of didn't kick on from there.
It was strange, I'll tell you what happened. Momentum just lost. We're supposed to have Wexford Bows the following week, and I actually had I had Leighton come back to playing that game, and got called off for bad weather or something like this. And then I thought if I had got him back, it would have been a big plus for the young lads I brought in, like some Matty and Adam and these lads, just to steady the ship, you know. But look, at these things happen, but getting into that rut is a difficult thing to get out of. The thing is not to panic, I think, you know. It's just to stay focused. We always had numbers of training. Even when we lost on the Sunday, we still had the numbers with 24 on a Friday night, which is, you know, from bringing Premier Team to get the numbers up to the pitch is a hard thing. All our lads were going into it. They knew we were just top of the ball, or something wasn't falling our way. But you look, at hard work gets teams out of ruts, in my belief, you know.
I helped when Kilmore didn't want to go up.
Well, yeah.
Doing everything possible not to.
Yeah.
So,
well, I would
but at least you
yeah.
put yourselves in the position to get against that game with Kilmore, because it did look like for a period that you were going to finish in the bottom two, so it did look like that.
Well, I'd say if we bet Western Bows away, we would have finished fourth from bottom. So we would have overtaken fourth. So that's the way it goes.
And then after getting Courtown safe last year, Nicky retired, either voluntary or walked. He was pushed a lot of different combinations, but anyway, the job came up in Rovers.
And I wasn't pushed, and we know ourselves, we're opening up Toss Cabinets, and we have another pup on the way, and I have a 10-month-old child, and so there was a lot of things pulling in.
Your life gets in the way.
I had done 10 years with Rovers, so it was my time was done, and I've enjoyed not being involved, to be honest with you. So I'm glad to pass that away to somebody.
I'll ask you then, Paul, were you jump at the chance of going for that job, or are you a bit apprehensive after being around the Rovers already?
I suppose when the job came available at first, I'd planned to stay with Courtown, but look, other factors came into it then. I don't want to discuss on camera, but look, things happen. Look, fall in, fall out, loving people, that's the way life is, you know. People love me or hate me, it doesn't bother me, but I rang Nicky, I was in Spain, and I said, Nicky, you definitely gone? And he said, yeah, I am. He said, I thought you were fairly familiar with Courtown. But with Nicky, he's swinging the door a couple of times in the last few years, maybe about stepping down, so I said, look, I'm going to talk to Leslie and Nicky, do you mind? So that was true, Nicky, I did ring you last year, so once he was gone, I wasn't going to step on another man's toes. It was very easy for me to go back. It's like going home as I'm missing. I never felt as comfortable as I was with Rovers last time, and I never feel as comfortable as I am now. Like I brought Sean O'Brien back in with me. Tom was sticking around. The lads loved Tom around, to be honest with you. He's a character in himself. Sean's an excellent coach. Brought in a couple of new players. Brought a couple of players. James Flynn has come in from Courtown. I mentioned him earlier on. He played against the first game against Hughes last year. Like he's a dynamic little fella, you know. Yeah, he's decent now. Brought in young Robin Canavan there as well. He's a sub goalkeeper, keep pressure on Garfield. Jack Harrell stepped up from the B team. Podge Doyle's really stepped up. I suppose people were talking about lads return. Like I look at Marty Kelly there on Sunday, and I look at Carty, and look at Martin Keown, and I look at Mikey Dempsey, and I think to myself, these are as fit as I've seen these lads, you know. They're flying it, you know, and they're up for it, which is a good thing, you know.
That's when the fun is going to start for you now, Paul, then, like with the suspensions clearing up, getting everyone back, you'll have plenty of selection headaches then, will you?
So we have that at the moment. Everybody's back bar Rick because he's involved with the hurling.
The ball.
And the ball is suspended now at the moment, unfortunately, yeah. But yeah, look, I tell the lads, I'll be honest enough with them, I treat every game on its merits, and I pick the team to win that game. I said to them, look, we've got a B team there. There's no embarrassment sitting on the bench for the lads we have starting, and that's as simple as that. Like last week on the bench, I think I had Eddie Black, I had Emma Quirk. I'm trying to think who else was there. No disrespect, I'm going to forget one or two of the lads, but even Eddie by himself, like if you work with Eddie Black, you just think to yourself, geez, this young fella could do anything, couldn't he? He could do anything, yeah.
Well, I'm not being biased, but I honestly think Eddie and Jono could be
anything they want to be,
the two of them in the centre of midfield, because they complement each other so nice. And Jono's 25, Eddie's just gone 19, and the two of them I think could be the future of Wexford soccer, and Rovers have a base to build on the two of them lads, plus Ian Sinnott in behind them. I had the pleasure of working with the Rovers lads for 10 years, And I can say one thing that Paul is lucky. He's walking into a dressing room of men. And James Carty, Marty, DeBaugh, Mark McKeown, all these lads are top class players and top class lads. And if you can get them going, there doesn't be a team that will stop them in hard determination. Plus you have the likes of Sean Miller, who's been struggling for a couple of years with injuries and bits and pieces. Sean he's been walking away and doing bits and pieces. If you can get him to buy into it, to partner in with Ian Sinnott, plus Podstyle and DeBaugh, and these lads pushing, that Rovers is a serious thing. With Amo to come back into that Rovers team as well, to help Dougal and Emmett and these lads up there. So he's lucky. He's walked into a very, very good dressing room, but he's walked into a very, very unique dressing room. You have to be willing to fight your corner sometimes in that dressing room, and he may have a good say.
That's the advantage. The advantage that he has is that he was in the dressing room beforehand.
Well, look,
but you find a bit of pressure, and you're trying to continue on where they've gone from, or you're going to try and put your own stamp on it in a different way.
Well, look, with the Rovers lads, it's I think you said their characters. You know, like you can't just go in and say, look, it's my way or the highway. There's been a way of doing things down there for 10 years, and I suppose I've tried to tweak it a little bit, and that's all I'm trying to do. But against Bunclody, I say we had an average age of about 24 until I brought on James Carty and Marty Kelly, and then I went up to 36. So, but that's how young I was. The dynamic has changed slightly. I'm lucky this year, and I will say that Nicky didn't have Mikey Dempsey last year, didn't have Emma Quirk, didn't have Martin McKeown, one or two others due injury. I have all AMO, I have these lads coming back, and they're all chomping at it. Like, discuss Sean Miller. If my lads don't turn up for training, the Rovers lads, they do their own bit, they Snapchat you, and they do their own recovery, they Snapchat you. And that is the precedent that I've set into them this year. Like, and they're all buying into it. Like, if you were at our training session last night, I said to Sean, look, anything we do in training, we're going to make it competitive, that the lads have to be at each other. And if you were there last night, you think it was WWE, some stuff that was going on during the session. There was
how Sean settled back in?
Sean,
a couple of the boys kind of fell out with him towards the end of his time with me, but
I think they seem to be buying back in.
Settling back in.
Yeah. He seems to. I think Sean's delighted back involved. I tried to get Sean to come up to Hills with me, but it was too far. But he has, and they really bought into it. He's enjoying it himself. Like he's a quiet character, but when he talks, the lads seem to listen. Puts on a good session.
Sean is good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Right.
And Tom is an enigma in himself. Yeah.
Tom's a gangster.
He's a character. The lads love him around. I suppose Tom has his own role this year. He does his own bits and pieces with us. And when I rang him about coming on, he says to me, Paul, I don't want to come on and carry the effing water bottles for you. I said, Tom, you won't be doing that, don't worry. Yeah, I trust everybody. And that's one thing I do say to the boys, is trust each other when we're on the pitch, Which I think we'll be there and thereabouts this year. We'll challenge. Like, if anybody wants to win the league this year, they're going to finish full of John Galkin and North End. Simple as that,
Right, so you think it's 2 horse race?
No, no. I say there's probably 4 in us, yeah. I won't be drawn on that. Splinters to call me. Yeah, I honestly think Corktown will probably challenge a lot of teams this year. I really do now. I think Stevie's probably doing a good job up there. Yes, as I said earlier on, he has Joe Roach in with him, and a couple of boys have come back from this. Probably, I didn't give them much grace, to be honest with you, for various reasons. But if they buy into Stevie, they'll do it. Stevie's as a player, he was a top goalkeeper. He actually played outfield for me, but he's very diligent in how he does things. You see him in the dressing room, set piece or something he kind of works on to a T. Lads where they should be. I watched them pre-season twice, and I've had them watched a few times. And you'll hear them they call set calls, and I'm like, Corktown will be thereabouts this year, There'll be no free rides off them anyway. To be honest, I'm not looking forward to playing them, so yeah.
We've already got one out of the way.
Yeah.
And it's a club the Rovers have struggled in, so especially up in Corktown.
Yeah.
For a couple of years we went up, and they always managed to sneak points off of us, especially up there. We always kind of managed them at home a little bit, but definitely up in Corktown was always a tough game for us.
Should have like players like Colin Kinsler and Michael Kinsler. Like, these guys are class individuals. Yeah,
exactly. Well, Paul, thanks for coming in and joining us. And I suppose
best of luck, Paul.
From a huge point of view, I'd like to wish you all the best this year.
Yeah.
From my point of view, not too much. And we'll see you during the season. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.